created for the class?
No. Orange Lab is my business.
Oh, fantastic. What do you do? What do you sell?
Morning, sir.
What do you do? What do you sell? What's the brand about?
We just give nutritional tips for
Nutrition.
health, for fitness.
Oh, okay. Okay, fantastic. You tried. This is very nice. I like this a lot.
Thank you very much, sir.
You tried. The color combination. You see, I told you people now, women know how to choose colors more than guys. This is what I'm saying. See them. So this is very impressive. Actually, I don't have any correction for this one. Honestly, I thought I would have correction, but I really don't. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen. And so as you can see, she arranged the space properly. She arranged all her text properly, and there's enough space, right? There is enough space, right? Even though there's something called IWD 2020, which is like very big, she still found a way to make sure that the color of the International Women's Day stands out, right? By making it darker than IWD. So in a way, International Women's Day is still what my eye sees first before going to International Women's Day 2020, right? Which is very good. So she used good control of color here, and this is very impressive. Mrs. Joy, this is very impressive. So I'm going to look for another one to show us. Now, let me just let us know that if I praise you or I correct your work, it is not that you did terrible, right? You're on a path to being good at this. So not everything you do at the beginning will be nice, right? You just need to know that. But as you move on, you will get better, right? As you move on, you get better. You need to crawl before you can walk. So please let us all note that. 1 second, please. So I've seen one interesting one that we used to reinforce what I was teaching us yesterday. I'm sure we all remember what I was talking about. Pictures being clear and quality of pictures. Do we remember when I was teaching us about quality of pictures and the size and how large the picture should be? Please, I need an answer. Do we remember when I was teaching us about size of a picture we should download?
Yes, sir.
Aha,
Yes,
good.
sir.
Now, first of all, the picture that was used in this design is not clear. So the image, the picture used in this design is not clear, right? Because it is because it's not large enough. So I doubt if this picture was up to 1,000 pixels. So this picture was not clear. And second of all, if you are celebrating women, please, you need to use a picture that is lively. You don't need to use women that are poor or women that are looking hungry. You need to depict hope. So it is only if your message is strictly about, the ills of the world, right? If you are doing a design that talks about maybe female genital mutilation or child rape or things like that, then you can then use pictures that look sad, right? But if you are going to talk about something that celebrates something, it needs to be celebratory, right? Now, you used colors that were celebratory here, but you didn't use a picture that depicts celebration, right? You didn't use a picture that depicts celebration. If you really want to celebrate, then you should celebrate. You need to be 2 legs in. You don't need to be 1 leg out, 1 leg in. Do we understand? Hello, everybody.
Yes, sir, we do.
Exactly. So, now, in a case of celebration, number one, you need to look for women that are happy. So let me just Google something, happy women or something. Once you Google things like this, you will see women that are happy, right? Then you'll be able to use that instead. So say an image like aha. So can we see this picture now? Hello, can we see this picture?
Yes, sir.
Now, what we could do in this designing is we could just use, you see these three ladies in the middle. You don't need to use the other ones, right? You see these three ladies in the middle. You could just use from their
Yes.
shoulder up and put them in a box, like in a rectangle, and just put them to the left. You don't need to use this part. You can crop out these ones and this one, and just use these ones to show happiness, right? And you see that the size, can you see 1,400? Can we see the size?
Yes, sir. 1,400 by 750.
Exactly. This shows that this picture is clear enough. So, for example, if I say open image in new tab, let me. Now, can you see how clear it is? Hello. See how sharp?
Yes, sir. The picture is very sharp.
You see that as I'm zooming in, it's still sharp, right?
Yes.
That is
Yes.
because the picture is above 1,000. That is because the picture is 1,000. But if you have the picture is like less than 1,000, see, for example, see this one. This one is 300, right?
Yes,
If
sir.
I say open image in new tab, can you see how tiny it is?
Yes, sir.
It shows that the picture is not clear. Can you see? Now, see as I zoom in, is it sharp?
No, it's already blurry.
Hello, can every other person hear me?
Yes, we can.
Good. So when you are looking for pictures to use, you need to use pictures that have 1,000 and above. See this one too. See 1,000. These are the kind of pictures you need to use. I'm not saying you should necessarily use this one. I'm just giving you an example of the quality of picture you need to use. 1,000. And also, if you know you don't want to be looking at the figure, all you need to do, what I taught us yesterday, go to tools. Who can remind us how to do it? Who can remind us how to set our Google to look for large pictures? Who can remind us?
Once you're on the image tab, just click on tools, then you see search, then click on large. You see size, click on large, yeah.
Okay, good. Thank you for reminding us. So now, can you see that as I clicked on large, the image I first looked at is already there again? Can you see?
Yes, sir.
Because the image is actually very clear, right?
Yes, sir.
The image is very clear. So you need images that are clear enough, that are large enough. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
Good. Now that's that on the quality of pictures. So for this image, you need to show happiness, right? Your picture must speak to the message. So if you are talking about selling red wine, you need to use red wine, right? You can't use another picture. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
Good. So your image must speak to the message, and not just speak to the message, but it must be clear enough, right? And the last thing that the person did was the text where they wrote things. I don't know why they put white box underneath it. You don't need to. The same way you wrote this, you can also write it like this. You don't necessarily need a white background. And please, you use a font that is readable. Now, I can't read these fonts. It's not that I can't read it, but it's stressful to the eyes. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
Then also one thing I want us to also note, please, all these new nuggets that I'm telling us, you just need to jot them down, right? You already know them. It's just that these are just small rules that will help your design be better. Now, please, once you are designing, don't use more than 3 different fonts. Once you are designing, don't use more than 3 different fonts. So, for example, if the person is saying this is the font they want to use for the headline, which is International Women's Day, and they've already used it here, they just need one more font to complete the whole design. Like now, if they use this one, that's enough, right? They've already used it here again. There's no need for this kind of font again. This another one. We don't need this type and this type again. You can just use the same font you used here and replicate it again. You don't need to use more than 2, 3 fonts in your design. Are we together? Can we all hear me?
Yes, sir.
You don't need to use
Yes, we can.
You don't need to use more than 2, 3 fonts. 2, 3 fonts and you're fine. You don't need to use so many fonts, right? Like they say, too many hands spoil a soup, right? So if you have too many fonts in your design, it will spoil the soup. It will spoil it because there will be so much confusion, right? So that's why you notice that your textbook, they always use only one font inside, one for the chapter and one for the body. Do we recall?
Yeah.
In your textbook, they always use one font for the title, like chapter 2, format of biology. Then the body, they only use one font. So even in the Bible, even the Bible we have in our room, do we know that they only use like 2 fonts for it? One for the
Yes.
title, is Book of Matthew, then another font for the body, right? Do
Yes,
you
sir.
know now? So they only use 2, 3 fonts. Don't use more than 2 or 3 fonts. Use 2. You don't need to use so many fonts. You don't need to use so many fonts. So you just need to use a picture that relates to what you are saying exactly. Make sure the picture is clear enough and don't use more than 2 or 3 fonts. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Good. Let me look for one more, then we can go on with the class for today. Let me look for one more case study for us. Oh my gosh. Now, can we all see the screen, please? Hello, can we everybody see the screen, please? Please, can everyone see my screen, please?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Can see.
Okay. Yeah. Now, the first things first, the fonts used in this design are not fine enough. The person used about 6 different fonts here. Same issue I just said. Pick 2 fonts and use them. And please, let me remind us of something. I told us that when we are looking for fonts, you should go to dafont.com. I told us don't use the fonts that come with your system. Do you remember?
Yes, sir.
Don't use the fonts that come with your system. Go to dafont.com to download new fonts. And I told us all the fonts you need are in sans serif, serif, and calligraphy. Please, can we write it down somewhere? Dafont.com to get new fonts. Dafont.com. Dafont.com. Dafont. And the category of fonts that we need, sans serif, serif, and calligraphy. Do you see my mouse? Do you see them? Let me show us again. Can we see them?
Yes, sir.
Sans, serif, and calligraphy. You see all those others? Don't bother. You are at the beginner stage of graphic design. You don't really need all these other fonts, right? You don't really need to know them. Just bank on sans serif, serif, and calligraphy fonts. In those three categories, your design will be perfect. You don't need to stress yourself with all that type of fonts, right? That's number one. Number two, the brush stroke that you used here, it is not original PNG. Who can remind us of how to get original PNGs online, please? If you don't see them on Google, what do you do?
You go to png.com to download them.
Huh?
You save as PNG.
Now, let's just assume this is the PNG I want to use, right? Let's just assume this is the PNG I want to use. Now, can you see that it has a background, right? Can you see? Because
Yes,
this is the same type of PNG that he used. Can you see? It's the same type. Now, you go to what you just do, instead of downloading it from here, can you see this link here?
you go to their sites.
Exactly. You go straight to the website to download it. Once you go to the website, you then download it from there. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
If the PNG you are seeing online has a background or there's something on top of it, you just click on the link. The link here, see it, this one. Can we see it together, please? Everybody, can you see it?
Yes, sir.
That is where you go to download it, right? That is where you go to download. Has everybody signed their attendance, please?
No, sir.
No.
Has it been posted?
No, it's not.
It has
No,
not.
it's not. Mm.
Okay, 1 second, let me confirm. Okay, so if it has not been posted, it should be posted very soon. So please, once they post it, just look out so that you can sign in. It's important that we sign. That's the only way to know those that came to class, please, so that we can all get our certificates. If not, you won't get it, please. Good. Hello, everybody. If the PNG
Yes,
you want to
sir.
use as a background, what do you do?
Direct PNG here is PNG tree, and then it takes you there and you download the original image.
Everything is not PNG trio. It's just the website that owns the web. See now, if I go to this one now, can you see it's a different website?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
So you just click on the link here below the picture to go and download it. You click on the link here to go and download it. You click on the
Yes.
link to go and download it. And what did I say about fonts, please?
That we should download fonts. We should not use full look on fonts. Seri, and calligraphy.
Sans serif, and calligraphy fonts.
Calligraphy.
Yes. So see them here. Sans serif, serif, and calligraphy. Can you write it down so that you don't get the spelling mixed up, please? Can we write it?
Yes, I've written it down, sir.
Okay, good. So
Excuse
please,
me, sir.
yes, please.
Yes, after downloading the fonts, how do I how do I make use of it from Photoshop?
Once you download it, you go and install it. Let me show you.
Okay.
Let me show you. Can we all see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Can everyone see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. 1 second. So, once you finish downloading the font, it will enter your system download, right?
Okay.
Now, once you download it, please let's mute our mics if you know you're in a noisy place. Now, see now, for example, I downloaded a font yesterday to use with a job that I'm doing. So, I will go to my downloads. 1 second. Now, once I downloaded this font yesterday, can we all see this folder? It would. Can you see it?
Yes, sir.
Now, I will click on it to open the folder to see the font that I downloaded. Now, you see this one that is .txt. You don't need it. It is this one that is
Okay.
.tf that you need. You will know that is a font because it already has lettering inside.
Yes.
Can you see it?
Yes,
Now,
sir.
depending on your system, if you are using Windows, you will just option click or right click. It will bring
Okay.
out install, right?
Okay. Yeah.
If you are using an Apple laptop, you just click on open. Now, once you click on open, it will load the font. Then it will bring out the page for you to install. So look at my screen, see what will happen. Can you see now? It has loaded the font.
Yes,
Can you
sir.
see? Now,
Yes.
once you install it, it will automatically appear in your Photoshop and your Microsoft Word and your PowerPoint. It will appear everywhere that uses a font. Are we together?
Oh, yes, sir.
Is that clear? Does anybody know how
Yes,
to
sir.
download and install the fonts now?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Please do not use the fonts that come with your laptop. They are ugly. Please.
Sorry, sis, excuse me. Does it mean that it will appear as
Please come again, sir.
Does it mean that it will appear as Hitwood in all the apps that uses fonts? Like we have to know the name from the font.com.
Yes. Now every font has a name. Like now, Times New Roman is the name of a font. Area Black is the name of a font. Do you know those ones?
Yes.
Good. It's the same way. Every font has a name. See the name here. So since you downloaded it, you should be able to know the name of the font so that you quickly go and use it. Do you get?
Yes.
It's like when you download a new Wizkid song, right? You should be able to at least remember the name of the Wizkid song you downloaded at that point in time. Same thing with the font. Once you download it, you should be able to remember the name so that you quickly be able to use it for that time being. Is that clear? Is that clear? So please,
Yes, sir.
once again, do not use the fonts that come with your laptop. A font is just 10 KB at best. Let me show you the size of these fonts now, so that you will know that it doesn't eat your data at all. It doesn't. Can you see it? Can you see here? Can everybody see here? What's the size? Hello?
94 kilobytes.
94
Can,
KB.
Kilobytes.
can you see? It is not a font is just in kilobyte. It is very small, right? So it's not stressful at all. You don't need a lot of data to get a new font, right? A font is what will make the difference in your design, right? You don't need to use the fonts that come with your system. And also, I was telling us about resizing, right? Number one, this image doesn't depict women at all because it has been stretched. I gave us an example. We saw the example yesterday. You are supposed to imitate that design to the best way possible. I never said you should use an image like this. I told us to use human beings, please. So if you are looking for women, you should use women. If you are looking for cartoon, you should use cartoon. But in the case of that design, you need to use cartoon that is I'm coming, let me show us. Now, can we see this type?
Yes, sir.
Kind of image is the person. Hello, can you all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Now, good. Now, one more thing I want to teach us now that will help a lot. Now, there's something called clip art. Clip art. Clip, then A-R-T. Can we hear me? What did I say?
Clip art.
Clip arts.
Clip and A-R-T. Clip art. Now, clip art are pictures that are not lifelike. Now, let me give an example. So that once I search it, you already know what I'm talking about. Look at this. Now, do you know what this is now? Animated image. Can we see it? Hello, can we all see this?
Yes, sir, we can see it.
Yes.
Sir.
Clip arts are animated images. They are cartoon images. So instead of using human beings, you can look for good clip arts. Instead of using human beings, you can look for good clip arts. So once you are looking for pictures, remember that when we click for happy women, it showed us human
Sorry,
beings.
sir, for disturb. Is the class recorded? I don't
Yes,
think.
it is recording
Okay.
now. So there is human being and there is clip art. Human being is human being. Clip art is animated images. You understand the difference now?
Yes, sir.
Can you see that this one is animated? It is drawn with all this.
Yes.
Exactly, it is an animated image. It is not a real life image, right? Do we agree?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, good. So if you are looking for animated images, just search for it and put clip art at the end. So if you need a cup, you can just say cup clip art. Can you see? Hello, can we see?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
If
sir.
Yes.
anything you are
Yes,
looking for, but you want it to be animated, all you need to do is add clip art to the back. Have we written it down somewhere?
Yes, sir.
Have we written it down somewhere?
yes, we have.
Now, me, if I may ask, what is a PNG? I want someone to remind me, what is a PNG?
Yes.
Yeah,
Without a
yeah.
background.
Now, a
It's
PNG is an image that has no background. Now,
Yes.
what is a clip art?
Are
an
animated
animated,
image.
like a
Clip art,
cartoon.
clip art are animated images. Sorry, I want to confirm if the attendance has been posted.
It has.
Please note the attendance has been posted. Please note the attendance has been posted. Oh, I'm going to post it again. Please. I've posted the attendance again. Please go and sign in. Oh, go and sign in now. Can everyone hear me?
Yes.
Please go and sign in. Please, everyone should please go and sign in.
Please, I've
Every
not seen the attendance, so
Can you see the chat box?
yes, I can see it.
I wish I had
Can you
that.
see it now?
I'm coming to the office now. I'm here. I'm stuck here. The supervisor. I'm stuck. I can't go out because class already. The other meeting, I was trying to submit. They started the meeting. The meeting has nobody finished my file. At some point, I was hearing two voices say, one from Zoom, one from Teams.
But why can't you just mute your audio now? Mute your microphone.
So
Don't be
again, please, once you are talking, it is giving the facilitator more stress because I have to be meeting everybody one by one as I'm talking. It makes it stressful. So please, if you know you want to talk in the background or you are talking to someone near you, please mute your microphone. Thank you very much. Now, can we also go and sign the attendance? I'll give us 2 more minutes for everybody to go and do so. Please go and sign the attendance, please. Go and sign the attendance, please. 2 more
Hello.
minutes, just do so. Yes, please.
Okay, sorry, I'll send my attendance. I just want to ask a quick question. How really can we know or let's say a real PNG? I know you said it. Can you just recap, please?
Now, I've said it again, please. What you just do it, don't download it from Google. Just go to the link straight. Here, see this link here. So that you can download it. Right, instead of downloading it from here, because a lot of people are having problem knowing which is the real PNG. So instead of downloading it from here, go to the website straight. Please go to the website straight. Thank you. Now, please, 1 more minute.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, please.
Yes, please. I'm at the front page. When I click on serif, it's bringing out different names with different fonts.
Yes.
It's same font, but it's bolder than each other, something like that.
Yes, there are different styles, different kinds of fonts for different purposes.
Okay. So which do I have all of them? Like this, when I click on this serif, it brought out Mutiara, something like that. Download. They bring out another one under it. My Michela download is on the right hand.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Those are different kinds of font styles for different purposes. Can you see that they are different? They look alike, but they are different because they serve different purposes. They are fine in their own way. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So I can download any of them.
As much as you want, keep downloading. That's the point.
Okay. Thank you.
As everyone signed the attendance, there are over 30 of us in the class. As everyone signed the attendance, please.
Yeah, sign.
Yes, sir.
Please, I'm waiting for, because there are some people now, they will not talk, but they will not have signed. Please. 1 more minute to sign the attendance.
So, everyone, if you can't see the attendance, you need to sign out and sign in. Some of you try to sign in with a Microsoft Office 365 account. That's why you are finding it difficult to sign in. So please sign in, and you should be able to see the chat section. So you can simply tap on the link to sign in your attendance this morning. All right.
So I can assume that everybody has signed in now. Can I?
Yeah.
Has everybody signed the attendance now? Hello? Can I assume that everybody has signed the attendance now? Okay, good. So I'm going to continue with the
Those that
class.
not sign will have carryover.
Uh, so I'm going to continue with the class now. So like I was saying, please just use 2 or maximum of 3 fonts that you download from dafont.com in your design. You don't need to use 32 fonts, right? Too much of everything is not good. You don't need to use 32 fonts. Just use 2 or 3 fonts and you're fine. You're good to go. Now, starting now, not everybody has submitted the assignment though. Not everybody has submitted the assignment. So please endeavor so that you can submit your assignment, please. Now, I'm going to share my screen one more time so that we can see the last one I want to correct. Can everybody see my screen?
Yes.
Can everyone
Yes,
see
sir.
my screen?
Yes, sir.
Now, good. So now this is the logo for your brand. Your logo that I created on Canva, I can't see it. That's number 1. Number 2, you have so many kinds of images here. You don't need to have. Can everyone hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes. I can hear you, sir.
Now, you don't need to have 32 different kinds of images. You need one or
We can't see your screen, no.
You can't see my screen.
Me, I can see.
So I think that's network. I think rain is falling.
I can't see your screen.
It might be
Wait.
a network issue because I can see it.
I think you are the only one that cannot see my screen. So please turn off your data and put it back on. Can you turn off your data and put it back on, please? Maybe you should try turning off your data and putting it back.
Okay, it has come, it has come.
Okay, good. Now, in a design, you need 1 or maximum of 2 central images. You don't need to have 7 images in your design. You need just probably 1 or 2 that talks about the. If you are celebrating women, you need just 1 central image. You don't need to have so much, right? And number 2, font issue. This font issue. Can we all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Now, I've already talked about the font issue. Use fonts that are visible, not fonts that we cannot read. Use fonts that are visible, that we can all read. Because this one now is too stressful to the eyes. It's too stressful. Use fonts like the same way we can read IWD easily. We should be able to read International Women's Day easily. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
Good. Now, anybody has any question based on all the corrections I've made so far?
Yeah, the first one you corrected. The picture, the one I was trying to do. If you extend the picture, it becomes blurred, even though it's more than 1,000 when I was downloading it.
No, so here's the thing. If you get a good picture, it's not going to be blurry. And even how large are you trying to make it to be? Because here's the thing. The picture is 1,000. What you're designing on is 2,000. So if you are stretching the picture more than 3,000, then there's a problem. It means the picture can only go as far as 2,000 by 2,000. It should not be more than, like, if you are making it very big, it shouldn't be too big, right? If the picture is at least 1,000 and it's very sharp, you yourself, you will know that the picture is sharp from when you load the picture. So let the picture load, download it properly, it should not be blurry. So far as the picture is originally over 1000 pixels. Do you understand me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Hello, sir. But you know, this picture is long. Oh. You are pulling it from below to the top. It's a very long stretch. If it was a short one, it's easier. But this very long stretch, I don't know how
Now,
to.
let me show you something. What I mean is, if your picture is big enough, you don't need to stretch it. Let me show you an example. Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Now, so can you see this picture now? Hello, can you see this picture?
Yeah.
Now, this particular picture is above 1000, and I'm designing on 2000 by 2000. Do you understand? So I want to drag and drop. See, just wait for it to load though. Just wait for it to load. Now, did I need to resize this picture?
No, sir.
Because it's actually very big. I don't know if you get me. If the picture is originally big, you don't need to make it small. See, it is only me that will now make it small by myself. If you put the picture inside Photoshop and it's in the middle like this and it's very small, that means the picture is not large. I don't know if you get me.
Yes, sir.
That means the picture is not big in itself. But if the picture is actually over 1000,
No, sir. Let's wait on it.
hello,
How deep like that you know to let it.
hello, can everyone see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
If the picture is big enough, you don't need to stretch it too much. It should almost cover
Yes.
the space already. An original picture that is big enough should already almost cover the space. So it is you that will not even make it smaller, not bigger. See, can you see what I'm saying? Can you see that it's almost the size of my 2000 by 2000? Because this picture is about 1500. So can you see from the measurement here? Can you see this measurement? Look at the right near my mouse. Can you see the
Yes,
height?
yes.
The picture is 1400 by 1900. It means the picture is big on its own. Once the picture is big and you put it on this canvas, on this platform, it will be big enough. You don't need to make it bigger again. Does that answer your question, sir?
No, sir. No, sir. The way this picture is
It
now,
wasn't really
please just
lovely.
put it at the
Actually
edge. There's
did
just
something
like
that
a
you
woman's phone.
To be big enough, Abby. All right, I understand you. Now, is this picture blurry?
No, sir.
No,
The issue is how do you now put it to
it's
the
not.
edge, to the woman's own, so like that women picture, so that it doesn't become blood. That's what we mean.
So that it
It's
doesn't.
not blood. It's very okay.
So
Okay, sorry, sir. Push this picture to 1/3 of the screen.
okay, you mean to the right?
Yes,
So
to the left.
here's the thing.
1/3 of
Now, the thing is that your rectangle is supposed to be on top of the picture. That is supposed to cover this space. So all you just do is this. It's like saying you put the women like this. You carry it to the left, right? Then you draw a rectangle and put it on top of it, right? See, like this, so that you can write your International Women's Day. Remember when I was telling you about those women that I wanted to use? Let me show you. Let me show you what I mean. I understand your question. Let me show you an example of a picture that will probably give you problem. Choose size large. Now, this is the kind of picture you are talking about, right?
Yeah.
Now, this is the part that I'm saying you should use. You don't need to use all of it, right? I don't need to get this is what I mean. Hello, can you see the screen?
Yes.
Okay.
This is what I meant. You just use a part of the picture. You don't need to use everything. You understand?
Okay. It's better now. I was thinking that
Yeah,
there's a way you can do it and you see all the women so long like that.
actually, there is a way to. Now, that's
That's the one we want to learn, how to put all the women and they will be long like that.
wait now, chairman. Wait. I understand you, though. You really want to capture the moment of all the women, right? As one big application.
Yes.
I understand you. Like I said, in this design of a thing, there's no one way to enter the market, right? So it now depends on how you use those tools, right? That is why I wanted to teach us what we are supposed to learn today, starting from now, is two things: how to manage our school bag and how to delete part of a picture and remove background. That's what we are supposed to learn today. Are we clear? Are you with me?
Yes.
Now, what you want to do is to show these women like this, right?
Yeah.
If I understand,
Okay.
or let me use another image. Not this. An image like this is talking about something like this. Let me use an example. Now, can we all see this image?
Yes.
Yeah.
So let's assume I want to use this image to celebrate women, right? Now, the first thing I want to teach us is how to fade the picture into a background. Are you with me? Hello.
Yeah, we are with you.
Hello, we are with you.
Now, I want to teach us how to fade a picture into a background. Now, we're already going to the deep side, though. Please listen, this part is very complicated. I won't lie to you. That is why I
That's,
wanted to just
that's
last.
what I've been waiting for.
I know. This part is the complicated part. So, please, you need to listen. You need to listen. Now, let me show us something. Sorry, let me just do it properly so that we can all understand it properly. Now, this is how you guys download an image, right? You'd click on save as and it saves to your computer, right? I'm
Yes.
trying to see the process of how you guys also do it, right?
No, for me, I when I click on the site, I'll click on the image. It will load the image on my on my system. As it will download it, then I'll click and move into the folder I want.
Okay, but still, you see, you save image as Sha. Sha save the image.
Yes, yes, sure.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So let's just assume me, I'm saving my own now, woman, right? I've saved my own. So I've downloaded my own picture, right?
Okay.
See it here. Can you see?
Yes.
Now, there is something that you need to understand. There's something called converting. See here, all the images that you have been putting inside Photoshop. Hmm? Will I tell you that Photoshop has not given you complete control over that picture yet?
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I just said?
Yeah.
All the pictures people have put inside Photoshop since, Photoshop has not given you complete control yet. Why is that? Because I've not taught you how to get complete control. All you have is small control. Now, I want to teach you how to get complete control over the picture. Are we together?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, 1 second.
Put your mic. Oh, ew.
Now, Photoshop has not given you complete control. Now, I want to teach you how to get complete control. I wanted us to understand fonts, colors before I teach us this. Now, I've downloaded my picture. My design software is ready to
Sorry
start.
to interrupt you, sir. Should we go along with you or should we should just watch?
Yes,
Ah,
now.
go along, go. You
Please,
want to watch
please
it
don't
there.
be left behind.
Follow me. Oh. Anywhere I go, you have to follow me. Oh.
MTN.
Yeah, so please just follow me. Now, you don't need to download a new picture. Just download the ones that are already on your system is fine. Do you understand
Yes.
me? You don't need to download a new one.
Yes.
Just use any picture on your laptop. Now, look at this. I want to show something you need to note. This is the picture I just downloaded. So this is the same way you guys carry on to Photoshop, right?
Yes.
Now I've dropped my picture. Can you see it has loaded, right? Now, can you look at this place? Can you see this something like a clip here? Can you see it?
Yes.
Can everyone see it in their own? At the bottom of that
Yes.
icon, can you see there's a clip, something like that? A clip or something there. Can you see it? Like a tiny icon here.
Yes.
Can everyone see it in their own?
Please
Yes.
point it, point it.
Here, so look at it here. Just look at my mouse here.
Yes.
Can you see it? At the bottom, just a tiny icon here, inside the picture here, on the school bag section.
Yes, yes.
It's a very tiny icon, very small one. Can you see it now?
Yes.
Hello, can you see it, sir?
Yeah, very clear, very
Yes,
clearly.
yes. I can see it now.
It's a very tiny icon. Now, what that icon means is that you don't have control over this picture yet. That's what it means. Let me give you an example. Now, this tool line is eraser. Can you see? I'm not allowed to press it. What did it say? Look at this error. What did the error say?
This smart object must be
Rasterized. I've seen it a lot of times.
Aha, okay. Has anybody ever encountered it?
Yes. I counted it yesterday.
What that means is that,
Yeah, several times.
yeah, there's a reason why they let us know what it is. Now, what that means is that you don't have complete control to edit this picture yet. The picture is just there. You can use it, but you can't use it fully. Now, how do you now get control of the picture? What do? You come here. Can you see this layer, the school bag section?
Your screen is blocking it.
Can you see me? Can you see the screen, please? Can we all see me?
yeah.
We're seeing you.
Oh yeah, go to the school bag section and click on the picture layer, the picture that you just put. Click on it. Make sure it's highlighted. Is it highlighted?
Yes.
Now, just press Option or right click on the picture. A menu should come out.
Yes.
Did the menu come out?
Yes, where you have blending option, duplicate layer, duplicate layer.
Can everybody hear me? Now go to rasterize layer and click on it.
Rasterize layer.
Now rasterize layer means you are asking Photoshop to give you control. Now click on it and tell me if the icon is still there.
Can't find it.
It's not there again.
It's not there again, Abby.
Yes, sir.
Now let me go back to that eraser tool. Can you see now that it's no more padlocked?
Yes,
sir.
Now what it means is that since that icon has disappeared, I've rasterized this image. That means Photoshop has given me complete control over this picture. Are you with me? That means
Yes.
you can edit it anyhow you like. You can do anything to it now. Hello?
Hi.
Good. Now, I want to teach us. Now, I've taught us how to get control of a picture. Now, what did I say? How do you get a control of a picture? I want a guide to tell me the steps.
Please, Mr. Toby, I didn't get that part. I had issue with my network. Can you please? That Rastafari issue, I didn't really get it.
Okay, good. Now, do you see the small icon in your picture layer, sir?
Yes, yes.
I said click on the picture layer from your school bag. Click on the picture and right click, press option on it.
Okay.
Now, did a menu come out?
Yes, yes.
Now, look for rasterize layer and click on it.
Okay, I've seen it.
Now,
Click on
is
it.
that icon still there?
No, it's no longer there. No longer there.
Now, what that
Thank you.
means is that you have complete control over that picture now.
Good.
And what does that mean in design? It means you can edit that picture as much as you want. You can turn it upside down. You can do anything to it, right? Now, the main thing that the young man was asking us about, that he wants to show all of these beautiful women, is now, how do you blend? Can you write it down? How to blend a picture into a background?
How to?
Blend a picture into a background, or better still, how to fade a picture into a background. You know now, if you
I can't hear you very well, sir, please.
can everyone just mute their mics, please? Mr. Peter, you're always unmuting your mic. I don't understand. Please mute your microphone, please. Good. Now, can we all hear me? Please. What I want to teach us now is how to fade a picture into a background, or how to blend a picture into a background. Like how to make it fading. You know the way boys used to barb fade? That 3-step haircut that it will fade into skin. Do you remember that haircut? Hello? Let me show us.
Yes, yes.
I want to show us so that everybody can understand what I'm saying. This particular thing I'm teaching us now is very, very important. It will help your design a lot. Now, can we all see this page? Can we all see this picture? Hello?
Yes, yes.
Can we all see this picture? Please. I'm not hearing my guys. Please, someone should just say hi. Guys.
Yes, because we muted our mics. No.
I know. I need a
Hi.
guy. Because the guys
Yes, I can hear
Hi.
you.
Oh yeah, mute yourself back.
Okay.
Now,
Our microphones are mute.
now, this is what I'm trying to achieve. Something like this. Now, how do you do it? Do you remember that tool that we were using to split icons in the beginning? That second tool that we're using to split icons.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That second one, that line, that second one. This one.
Yes, sir.
Rectangular marquee tool. Do you remember it?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now, can we click on it, that is the tool we use to, that's our clipper, basically. Do you remember we were using it to cut things? That's the clipper. That's what we use to cut this one too. Hello?
Hi.
Now, first of all, you can use it. Can you draw a rectangle on it? Can you see this? Let's say I don't want this part of the picture anymore. I can use it to delete it. See, can you see that it has deleted? The same way we used it in that splitting of icons. Do you remember? Now, if I draw that rectangle over this picture now, I can press delete and use it to delete a part of it. Can you see? If I want to delete this woman, can you see? Do you understand? Hello?
Yes. Hi,
Me?
sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. Any question?
Sorry, when you click on that second to that rectangle and draw over the picture,
Just
what
press
did you press?
delete on your keyboard. Delete
Okay, okay.
on your keyboard. So
Okay.
that's what you're going to be using to blend. Delete is what we're using. This one is not Control J. This one is delete. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes,
All
it
right.
works.
Now, so number one thing you can use it to do is to delete a part of the image. Can you see? Can you see as I'm deleting? Number two is to use.
Please, which tool are you using?
The second one, the line rectangle, this one. Rectangular marquee tool. Have you seen it?
Wow.
Is it deleting now?
Yes.
Okay, good. Now, can I move ahead to blending, to doing the field? Now, what you do for me, draw a rectangle, but make sure it stops. Can you see? Don't let it elongate like this. So make sure it stops at the tip of the picture. Can you see where my own is stopping? Hello?
Yeah.
Make sure it stops at the tip of the picture. Bam. Can you see my own? Do your own like
Okay,
that.
that it shouldn't pass the picture.
Yeah, it shouldn't enter the picture well. It should just enter the picture small. The place you want to blend though, like see, the place you want to blend like this. Can you see my mouse? Just draw the box a little, just small, like this. Have you drawn it? Has everyone drawn it?
We're coming.
Sorry, I don't really understand.
What part, please?
Which tool are we supposed to pick up and draw?
The second one, the rectangular marquee tool, the one we use to split icons.
Okay, I've done that.
So I said draw a rectangle on your image, but it should not enter the image properly. It should just be small like my own. Look at my screen and do it on your own too.
Okay.
Have we all done that?
Yes.
Have we all done that?
Yes.
Okay, good. Now look up. Can you see select and mask?
Yes.
Can we all see select and mask up?
Not yet.
All I said was draw. Once you draw, you should see select and mask up.
After you've deleted.
No, I did not say you should delete. Oh, I said draw and wait.
Can see select and mask.
Can
I
you
can see select and mask.
Draw and look up and see select and mask. Can we all see it? Now, once you do that, you click on select and mask. Click on it. Now, is it showing just that part that you selected?
No,
Every-
it resized everything.
Resize, okay. Is it
As
showing
in,
like?
okay, like my own, it just removed the parts I put, as in from the white background to the as in every part in that rectangle I drew. So you removed everything around it.
Yes, I understand. It removed everything around it, but only showed what you selected, right?
Yes.
And that's what you're seeing on my own screen too. That's why I said you should just enter your picture small. Can you see it is where it entered my own picture small that is showing? So is everybody having something like this on their screen too? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Now, look at the bottom right. Can you see feather? Can you see feather towards your right? One of the options there. See feather here.
Yes, yes.
Can you see feather? Now drag that feather. You see that it
Please,
starts
I'm back, sir.
no.
Eh?
Sorry, where is the feather?
Did you?
Towards your right.
Wow.
Neighborhood.
So please, can you start from where you drew the box into the picture a little bit, please?
Oh, okay.
See.
Okay.
Can you see me drawing my own box? Just draw it into it a little, just small.
Okay.
Mute your mics, please. If you are not asking a question, please.
Sorry, sir. Please, how did you go back to this one? How did you start again?
I just press cancel.
Oh, cancel.
Now, I said draw. Draw your box, but let it enter your picture small. Are we together? Once you finish drawing, you should see select and mask up and click on it. Have you seen select and mask? Hello?
Please, when we click on select and marks, what else?
Are you the one that told us to go back?
Yes.
I asked, can you see select and mask? You did not even answer.
Sorry about that. Yes, I'm there now.
You click on it. So can you
Yes.
see some options on the right?
Yes.
And is it showing small part of your image on the canvas, like here? Like, is most of your background, is it white?
No. It's just normal picture.
Like the picture that you drew that stuff on is still showing.
Yes.
It's not supposed to show. That's the whole point. I said draw the rectangle on the picture. Please go back again.
Okay, let me start over.
Select the picture and draw that rectangle thing on top of it. Not rectangle, second tool, line rectangle, this one. Are you with me now?
So please just give me like 2 minutes. Let me just start all over, please. It's hanging.
All of us that are already on that place. Wait, I did not say you should press OK.
Hello, sir.
Yes, please.
So we still have the same issue.
Eh?
Wherein after we've done the select and mark, our image is still showing at the bottom.
What? Sorry, I didn't get that. I didn't hear you. Sorry.
Can you hear me now, sir?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
So I said after we did the select and mark,
Yeah.
we still have the entire image at the bottom.
And what I'm saying now is that rectangle is supposed to be on the image. So go cancel, select the image first.
We
Once
did,
you select
sir.
the image, then draw on top of it. See, then you draw on top of it small. Then when you finish drawing on top of it, select and mask. Most of the image should disappear.
Yeah.
Did it correct itself now?
We're still on it, sir.
Okay. I can't hear you, sir. If you know we cannot hear you and your network is bad, you can type in your question into the chat box. Have we all been able to do it?
No, sir, I did it all over again. The picture still appeared, but it appeared like faintly.
Oh, it's faint. If it's appearing faint, there's no problem now. See, all you just do is see what the issue is. Your transparency is on low. Can you see? Look on
Okay.
the right. Can you see transparency? Take it to 100.
Yes.
So can you take your transparency to 100?
Okay. Yeah.
Mrs. M.A. Mercy, can you also change the transparency? I think that's the issue. Most of it is showing because of your transparency. So,
Okay, we are going over it again, sir.
So the first thing is your transparency. If it's low, take it to high, like 100%. Are we on the same page now?
Yes.
Transparency. Hello, sir.
Good. Everybody's on the
Hello,
same
sir.
page. Yes, please.
I can't find transparency.
Transparency is the first option on your right. The first thing on your right.
Okay.
Have you seen it? Hello, have you seen it? Please tell me if you have seen it, please. It's the first thing on your right. Once you select and mask. Oh. Hello. Who are we waiting for like this?
Done, sir.
You are done.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Okay, so can everybody look for feather? Feather is on your right too. Look for it, feather. If you've seen it, let me know. Feather is under.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Now, that feather, you see that to start fading.
What did you say, sir, please?
Drag the feather. You see it to start fading.
Yes, it's fading.
Is it fading?
Yes, it's fading.
Now, fade it to the point where you need it. Like, for example, now, I don't want my own to fade it to the human beings. I want it to fade on top of their head. Can you see my own?
Yeah. You don't want your own to fade where?
Like, I'm trying to control the fade. I don't want it to fade into them. So I want it to stop at their edge. Can you see?
Okay.
So you need to control where you want to fade to. Like now, for example, if my own fades up to this point, this is fine. Eh?
Done.
So can we all see my screen? Have you set your own feather? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Have you
Yes,
set
we
your own
have,
feather?
sir.
Now, once you have set it and you're comfortable with the fade, you click on OK. Don't press anything yet, just OK. Just click on OK. Can you see that your rectangle is still there? Hello?
Yes, it is. Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Now, start pressing delete one by one until it fades to where you like it. Start pressing delete one by one. One, until you are comfortable with where it has delete reach. Is it deleting?
So can you do your own lesson?
See. Can you see it?
Delete or backspace? I don't. Both of them.
Delete, oh, it's delete. I said, oh. Oh, wait. I think backspace works for Windows. I think. Try backspace, but what I know is delete. But you can try
Backspace
backspace.
works for Windows.
Okay, so use backspace. So keep
Backspace took
deleting.
everything out.
Then use
No,
delete.
the delete is working for Windows, so I just used it.
Use delete, oh, please use delete. It's delete, I know.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Please, my network was just misbehaving. Where I stopped was after I clicked the two, selected part of the image, and clicked on select and mask. That's where I stopped.
So I said go to feather.
Okay.
Feather.
Am I to highlight anything?
Nah, no. I said once you click on select and mask, go to feather. Let me show you
Okay.
again.
Yes.
Look at my screen. Oh.
Yes.
So select and mask, Abi. Can you see something like this?
That wasn't what I got to.
Something like this on the right.
That wasn't what I got.
What can you see?
As in, I saw that, but the picture, that wasn't the way my own turned out.
Okay, now look for your transparency. Okay, your whole picture is still showing.
Yes.
Increase the transparency, the first thing on your right, to 100%.
Sorry, just a second. Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, please.
Delete and backspace is getting rid of the whole thing. Like after doing the whole select and mask and feather and all of that, when I come back and I click OK and it brings me back to the picture, delete just takes the whole layer away.
And so you go back, and redraw your rectangle like Ctrl-Z, 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 and do it again. Do your feather again. That means your feather was bad. Do you understand me?
So let me
So
do the
I
same
should
thing to
start
know
all
whether
over.
that's what my issue
What I'm
is.
saying is come back to where I am right now on my own screen.
Sorry,
Okay,
must
me...
you use a background, something that has a full background? Let me know
Yes,
whether that's what the issue is.
yes, please. That's the only way it can blend.
Okay, so
That's why I said use a
that's where my
Photoshop.
problem is.
For the others, is the delete working? And is the feather working?
Yes, sir.
Did it fade properly?
Yes, it is.
That's faded, Abby.
Yeah.
Okay, so please hold on while I sort out the other people. Please hold on, please be patient.
So I'm exactly where you are, and I'm using the same picture that you're using.
Fantastic. Now,
As a
your
serious one.
transparency on 100%.
Yes, it is.
Now, drag your feather up to like 180%. 180, like up to 180. See my own.
Yes, it is. It's on
Is
180.3.
your own fade like this one too?
Yes, it is.
Then click on OK. Right? That's brought you back, right?
Yes, it has.
Start pressing delete small, one by one. Is it doing?
Where am I supposed to put my cursor?
Don't carry cursor anywhere. Don't press anything. Just be pressing delete.
Okay, it's working.
Fantastic. So we are waiting for one more person. Mrs. CA. I don't know who that is. Is it working now?
Just go now. I'm almost there.
So let me know where you are so that I can do it again for you, please.
Okay, I just got a different picture that had background now.
Oh,
okay,
fantastic.
So, yes.
Well done, everybody. I know this is time consuming, but it's worth it. Please, just be patient. Thank you.
My problem is that Control Z doesn't even do. It's not undo. I don't know what is undo on this system now.
So what you just do, go to edit, and you see which one is undo on your system. Like you see the shortcuts. Do you understand me?
Yeah. Let me try it.
Go to edit, and you see what Control Z is. The first thing is Control Z in edit. For the others, have you faded your own? Hello, others. Did it fade? Is it fine? Is it okay?
Yes, it is. Yes, it's working well.
Good. Mercy, MA. Did it fade?
Yes, sir.
Good. So we are waiting for Mrs. CA now.
So the picture must be up to side, right?
It doesn't have to
Width
be.
wise. It doesn't have to be.
Just put it in. We are just trying to practice.
Okay.
Oh.
No, sir. Hello?
So, what's delete?
What is delete? Delete is delete on your keyboard though.
Yeah, I keep pressing backspace.
You keep pressing what?
Backspace.
Is backspace working for you? I really don't know. It depends on your keyboard.
No, it's not working.
Then use delete. Delete. There's a small delete button on every Windows keyboard.
Okay, sir.
Just look for it. It's always small like this. You know backspace is big, but look for delete. Don't use backspace. Is everybody okay now?
Almost.
Yes, sir.
You clicked delete before select and max, right?
No.
Okay.
Once you just draw your rectangle, go to select and mask. See my own.
Okay.
See, I draw my own. Can you see? After I draw, select and mask. After I select and mask, look for feather.
Okay.
But first of all, make sure your transparency, see here, is 100%. Is it 100%?
It's 100%. Yes, it is.
Now, feather, drag it until you like the fade, until you're comfortable with where it faded.
Okay.
Did it feather like this?
That's where I'm going to. I'm still dragging it.
Drag it until you're comfortable with where it has reached. Then when you are done, press OK. Press OK.
Okay. Okay. So
Right,
only the feather, right?
Only the feather. Oh.
Okay.
Remember I told us in Photoshop, there are so many things, but you don't need to know everything. You just need to know one thing.
Oh yes, it works. It works.
Then press OK and be pressing delete.
Okay.
So now everybody can blend the picture into a background, right?
Oh, okay.
So everybody can blend the picture into a background, right?
Okay, so you keep pressing delete until you're okay with what you have.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
After delete, what else?
You keep, then after that, that's all, finish. Then you wash your hands, basically, once you're done. That means you have blended
to fade into whatever you have.
It will blend into
Sir,
it.
please, can you come again with the select and max?
Where were you, sir?
My system my system is loading very slowly, so I didn't want to distract the class.
Okay, so here's the thing. If you know you're having issues with your system or you are not following with your system, it is best if you can also write the steps down, right? If you write it down, right, it also help. Do you understand me? It also helps you because that way you don't get lost. Do you understand? So even if you don't hear me, your network should do. It's Nigeria. Network always mess up, right? Anything you can hear, be writing it down so that even if when you not get back to your system, you have something to go back to. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, I will go back for you. 1 second. So now, it's just like this. You have a picture that is on your screen, but you want to blend it and fade it into the background. All you just do is you use the second tool. Please listen. No, use the second tool, the rectangular marker tool. You can select it and you draw a small rectangle to the tip of the image, just entering the image slightly. Then you click it. Then you look up and you click on select and mask. Then you click it. Right now, first things first, you make sure
I
the
can't find select and mark up on my own Photoshop.
Did you draw the rectangle?
Yes, sir.
On the image, is your image selected? Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
My image selected on the scroll bar section.
My image is selected and I drew the rectangle. It's touching the image slightly.
Not normal rectangle, though, the second tool.
Yes.
Now look up. You should be able to see
The
select mask.
rectangular molecule tool.
Now look up after drawing. Is there any selector mask?
No, sir, I didn't see. I can only see normal and then refine edge.
Okay, use refine edge. It's the
Okay.
same thing. Use refine edge.
Okay.
It's because of your. I think you are using 2017, right?
I'm using CS6.
Eh?
20. CS6.
You are using CS6.
Yes, sir.
I did not tell anybody to use CS6 for my class, but it's fine. The reason why it is changing is because we are using way different versions of Photoshop. So use refine edge. You should be able to see it.
Okay.
Do you see transparent?
It's loading, sir.
Your stem is on.
No, I don't know why it's slow. So I just proceed. I'll meet up. Let me not delay.
I can't proceed though. You have to.
All right, sir. It's loading, sir. It's taking time. That's why.
Okay, because you see this thing is very important, because in a case where you have a picture and you have to fill up space and you don't want to fill up the space with jargons, this will just help you blend the background, the picture into the background. That way you are able to use the whole picture. For the man that was telling us, if you want to use the whole picture encore, right, this is the best way to do it.
Okay, sir.
So you need to know how to do it. That's the cocoa like this. It's still loading.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Give your system paracetamol.
So I don't know why it's slow. So Core i5 system is 6 gig RAM.
Windows, they are all scam. Sorry. It is well. It is well.
Hello, sir.
Yes, please.
It's still loading. Proceed. I'll rewatch it on the YouTube link. Let me
Okay.
not do that, sir.
Okay, fantastic. Good. Just watch it and follow. Thank you. So now, does everybody know how to, aside from the young man that just spoke, does everybody else know how to blend? Do we all know how to blend?
Yes.
We are sure. Okay, so now the next thing I want to tell us is, teach us before we go on break, is how to control your school bag, how to arrange your school bag. I'm sure most of us, all the designs we have been doing since, the school bag section is so disarranged. I can bet everything is just up and down, left and right. Now,
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So
I know.
hard to like put together.
I know. So that's why I want to keep it as the last thing I will teach you. Do you understand? So the thing is that over time, I figured out the problems people always have when they are designing. So I always make sure I treat them one by one. That way, it's a systematic way of learning. So once we sort out this one now, most of your issues in Photoshop are solved, right? All you just need to now do is to brush up all the other things that you've learned now. So I'm going to go back to the design we did yesterday. Yeah. So I can show us how to properly arrange things and properly set them. This thing, trust
Okay,
me,
sir. This thing have just popped up now.
is now that the thing is popping up.
I'm telling you.
You and that your system, you need to be arrested. I'm coming. Let me just go ahead with this one. We'll do a recap, please.
All right, sir. No challenge.
Now, so now in the design industry, people always say people that arrange their school bag properly, they have OCD. Do you know what OCD is? Obsessive compulsive disorder. Right now, people always think that people that arrange it like me, right? They think we have a problem, but we don't have a problem. So let me show you how meticulous I am when it comes to arrangement. Let me just show us something. Let me open a design for us so I can show you how bad my arrangement is. Because once you arrange your work properly, there's hierarchy, and if you are trying to correct something, you don't just look for things. It's like arranging your room or arranging your shelf, right? You need to arrange properly. That way, it helps your design to be tidy. Everywhere will not be looking messy, and you will not be looking for one rectangle up and down. That is the reason why people always have issues with their shapes, their text, and sometimes your text will be in the front, your rectangle will be at the back, your rectangle will be on top. You know those kind of mistakes. This particular thing I want to teach us will help us solve that problem. Please, let's wait for this design to load. Sorry, this design is very large because
Sorry,
they are
please,
about.
sorry, please. Sorry to take it back. Is this the next thing after the fading, the blending of picture? I just went off and on.
Yes, this is the next thing. I've not started yet, Seth. This is
Okay.
the file is still opening. Please, everyone should follow me at this point. Though this particular thing is important, and you need to be doing it as you are designing. So as you are designing, you need to be arranging things. You need to be arranging. Remember, I told us that if you put your roof underneath your foundation, will you see the roof? Hello?
No, no, no.
No, no.
No, sir. No.
That's exactly what we are trying to do here. We are trying to put our roof on top of our foundation instead of underneath it. So that's what I'm going to teach us how to do now. So in the school back section, there's something called grouping. In the school back section, there's something called grouping. Now, you need to create groups out of all the objects that you are designing. Now let me use something. Which one should I use? Sorry, 1 second. Okay, let me use this. Now, can we all see this design?
Yes, sir.
Now, let me do something. Okay, so this is design number 13. Can we see it?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now, naturally,
Why are some of you just inconsiderate? Just leave your microphone. If everybody leaves microphone, how do we enjoy this class?
I want to make sure I scatter everything, just like the way we have scattered everything. So I want to scatter everything so that we can all see how I'm going to arrange everything back. I want to scatter everything. Now, I'm sure most of us, our design this things like this, Abby. Hello. Can we see my own school bag section? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Everything is like this, right? Everything is just there. They are just here, like up and down, left and right, Abby.
Yes, sir.
Now, can we see this? Can you see my mouse? Can you see this? Huh?
Yes,
Can we
sir.
all see this text? This text and this rectangle, can we see it? This line.
Yes.
Now, let us count this as element 1, right? Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
Hi.
Now,
With you.
Now, based on design, we are going to categorize this as element 1. Why? Because they are together, right? They are one family, right? Do we agree?
Yeah.
Now,
The
what
one
I'm,
up, okay.
hello? Let's say you have done this design. Let's say you have done this design. Now, this, they are together now. They are not with other things. They are on their own, right?
Yes.
These two, this line and this headline, they are together, right? Control your retirement. So we can see element 1, right? It's like saying this is Maggie. Do we agree?
Yes.
So what I'm going to do is, since this is element 1, I need to put it together. So what do? I will select the rectangle. Can you see it? The line, this one. Can you see that I've highlighted it?
Yes.
And can you see this one? Control your retirement. So what I'll do is, I'll press Shift and select the rectangle. Can you see that I've highlighted both of them?
Yeah.
Hello, can you try that on your own? One of the assignments. Select 2 things together with Shift. Use Shift to select the second one. Is it selecting?
Yes.
Now, since I want to make this one element 1, what will I do? Control G or Command G if you are using an Apple laptop. Control G for Windows. Command G. That means to group this one as element 1.
Hello, sir.
Yes, please.
Please, oh, I'm lost. Oh, my network disconnected, and when I came back, I was confused.
Okay, so what did you hear me say last?
About how to arrange the school bag.
Aha, so we just started.
Okay, thank you.
Now, I was saying that, listen to me, oh. I was saying that, can you see this control your retirement and this line? I'm calling them element 1 or Maggie because they are together, right? They are like one family, separate from every other thing, right? Hello?
Yes.
Aha. So I'm going to select control your retirement and that rectangle. Can you see I've highlighted both of them? You highlight them with Shift. Use Shift to select the second one from the school bag. Can you see that I've highlighted the 2 of them? Can you see that they are together now?
Yes.
Hello? Now, how do I group them together? I will just press Ctrl G or Command G to group them together. If you press it, it will turn it into a folder. See, can you see now? It's now grouped. Can you see it? It has grouped them together. Hello?
Yes, but can you rename it?
We're trying to do it.
Can you rename it like group 1, group 2 in case you didn't arrange it properly? Do you understand?
Yes, we are getting there. So I want people to first group their own first. Group your own first, please.
Okay. I noticed that while I was trying to group that, when I clicked on Shift and tried to highlight the second one, it's brought like 3 other elements together.
Okay, so if Shift doesn't, no, use Control. Sorry, use Control. Use Control instead of Shift, or use Command. Right? So this and say this. Use Command instead of Shift. Sorry. Use Control or Command. Did it work this time?
No, it did not work. Oh.
Look at my screen. See, I'll select the first one. Let's say I want to select this one, Abby. I'll just press Control and click on it. Can you see that they have highlighted the 2 of them? So try it on your end.
That's what I'm trying to do. I don't know. Maybe because the effect I'm trying to highlight, the element I'm trying to highlight was, I used a drop shadow on it. I don't know if that's going to affect.
It doesn't matter. Just select the 2 layers together. Or you know what? Instead of that, the second one you're trying to select, drag it up to be with that second one. Like drag it up. Do you get what
so drag it up with this first one.
Yes. So that they'll be on top of each other or beside each other, whichever way. All we're trying to do is put things that are near each other together. Things that are near each other. Oh. Don't go and put this control your retirement and put the logo together. Oh. See this logo at the bottom. See, they are not together. Oh. Don't go and put this one and this one together. No. It's just this one this one, like a grouping. You're trying to group them together. Is it possible for you to put your remote control inside your bathroom? Do you understand me? You can't put your remote control inside your bathroom. You can only put your TV inside your parlor and put your soap inside your bathroom. So you need to put things that are together. You don't put TV remote inside the bathroom.
Sorry, you said Control G, right?
Yes, Control G to group them together. Now, has it grouped?
Okay, yeah. Yes, it has grouped. Yes, it has grouped.
Good. Now that it has grouped, you will now. Hello?
Yes.
Now, can you hear me? Now, once it has, can you see the name, that grouping, go? Can you see group something on it?
No.
The group that you just created, you should have a name, group something.
Yes.
Or group 1 or group 2.
Where is it supposed to appear? I can't
Group
see
1 and group 2.
What you just grouped now, it should have a name, group.
I'm not seeing any name.
See my own. What's this?
Let me do it again because I'm not seeing any name.
Did you press Ctrl G?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Press Ctrl G after you have selected them. Press Ctrl G.
Okay, yes.
So you see that group name, that group. Put your mouse on top of it and double click it. Put your mouse on top of that group, the name group, and double click it. It should give you a chance to now rewrite the name.
Okay.
So if you double click it, it will now give you a name. You will now say headline or body copy or like now this one. You can just name it control your retirement. Do you understand? Or say control. So that when you are designing, you will know where control is.
Yeah, that's true.
So rename your own. Did the rename work?
No, how do you rename?
Yes.
Go to group, the name of the group. Go. Put your mouse on top and double click it.
Okay. All right. Yes.
Have we all been able to group?
Yes.
So now, can we start? So now, the next thing, you can see that this text is on its own, right?
Yes.
It doesn't have any family or anything. Even if it is on its own, right? You still need to group it. So you just select that one thing and still group it again. Just that one thing. You don't need to carry everything together. You can see this one is on its own. It doesn't have family members. But because it's on its own, and I don't want to get it lost, and I want to put it inside the folder, you click on only that one. See, you click on only that one and you press Ctrl G again. You group only that one again and rename it renter. Can you see what I'm saying? Even this group, there's only one thing inside. Can you see?
Yes.
But still, it's important to group it so that you don't look for what is not lost. That's group 2, right? Now, I want to group get an apartment today. Everything here, I want to group them together. Can you see this one?
Yes.
Now, what I will do, see it here. Get from here to here to here. You'll be clicking it on from your school bag to know where they are. Right? So I'm going to put this one together. Right? So what will I do? I'll use control, select this one together. See the 3 of them. I've selected them. Can you see them? Can you see that I've selected 3 of them? What do I do again? Control group again, Control G again, and I rename it get apartment. Are we together?
Yes.
If you have any questions, please speak out.
Oh my God.
Okay. Sorry. My own question. It's something I encountered. Okay, yesterday when I finished my assignments, so I went back to the weekend assignment to pick the logo I designed over the weekend.
Mm.
Because I grouped, I know I asked this question last time, but you said you would look into it. So I tried I tried playing around it. I went to group the logo. When I finished my work, I just highlighted everything as in and press Control E. And I discovered I cannot detach anything. I had to start all over to design my logo last night, and it was not funny.
Yes.
So
So the thing is, why did you press Control E if you did not know what Control E does?
it is, I think it's supposed to be group. That was what I mistook it to be grouping.
So do you know what Control E is? Control E is the shortcut for that rasterized layer that we did.
Oh.
So it means you have made it permanent. It means you don't want to see. Look at get apartment. It's text.
Kai.
Here's the thing. Look at get apartment now. It's text. If I press Control E, it will rasterize. See that is now. I can't even type on it again. See. That's what you do. You are permanent the thing. It's like you pour cement on your logo.
I had to start all over yesterday night. It wasn't just funny.
Don't go and do mistake and press Control E. Remember I told you there's plenty things in Photoshop, but you don't need everything. So please, don't go and do mistake and press Control E. You have no business with it. Even myself, I don't use it. Are we together?
Yes.
Now,
all rasterize.
You want to all rasterize? It have go market. It have go market. Forget about it. Except you press Control Z, and if you are lucky that Photoshop returns you back. Besides that, it have go market. Does that make sense?
Yes.
All right, good.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, please.
When you open this your Photoshop, I found out that all the works you have been doing is showing in your Photoshop, but mine is not showing in my Photoshop. It's showing my images. So I don't know.
It depends on the version you are using.
It depends on the version you are using. My own version is 2020. That's why it's showing like this.
Okay. Thank you.
Hey, Osanuba, what did you?
Please, I want to ask a question.
Yes, please.
Please, what's the difference between Control G and Control J? Like G for goat and J for jog.
Control G is duplicate. Control G is group.
J is duplicate. Layer.
Control J for job is duplicate. Control G for God is group.
Thank you.
All right.
Oh my goodness.
So now I want to group everything in this logo section too. I will select them one by one by one.
So, excuse me, sir. There was I tried to group some shapes, but I mistakenly put them in the same group as an image. I want to remove them from that group.
So all you just do is go to that group, on the group like this, and you just press options, and you see on group layers.
Okay.
Did it work?
No, not yet.
Go to the group, right click, and look for on group layers. It should be on top.
Okay, the group. So.
The group itself.
Sorry, excuse me, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, please. How can I, like, I want to edit something on the picture I've worked on. I want to place it here again to work back on it. Like now you are grouping the write-offs on your work. How will I do that, please?
I honestly don't understand what you just said.
Like what you are doing now, you are grouping them.
Yes.
How are you able to select the images, the write-offs again? Because I tried it and it's not working on my own.
So I said select them from the school bag section. Look for it. Select them one by one. See, look at my own. Select. We'll make sure they are near each other. Can you see this one? Can you see what's happening? I'm selecting them to make sure they are near each other. Once I know where they are, I just select everything and group it. Control G.
Yes, I understand that. But what I'm saying is that you brought out this picture from the picture from the works you have done that you have saved.
Yes.
You have saved already.
Yes.
So trying to highlight it like this again in my Photoshop is not working.
Because you need to open a Photoshop file. So you will go to your document. Where did you save the Photoshop document?
Pictures.
Not,
I created the
not
folder.
assignment, not the one you sent to email. The Photoshop document itself. Like Microsoft Word documents. The Photoshop document.
Yes.
I'm sure what you're opening is a picture. You're not opening your Photoshop documents.
Okay. Okay.
Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
So look for the document that you worked on. The document you saved itself. Gong, 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 gong. That's the one you can to edit. Or else you're just opening a picture.
Okay. But I do save it as PNG. Oh.
Did you save the work at all?
Yes, I saved them as PNG.
No. See.
As JPEG, sorry, JPEG.
Yeah, you didn't save it as a Photoshop document.
I don't think so.
Yeah, to know now.
Your work at Go Market now. So here's the thing. Save as is for you to save your picture. Save is for you to save your document. Save as is to export the picture. Save is for you to save your document. Are you with me?
Oh, I've not tried that. I only save as.
And that's for you to submit your assignment. Save is for you to save what you have done.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you, sir.
All right.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, please.
After I ungrouped layers, the cursor doesn't work on the design anymore.
The what?
The cursor, like when it comes to the design, it goes, you know how the mouse becomes, I think, to tell you that it's not going to click, it's not clickable anymore.
I'm lost.
But when I come to the school bag area, it activates.
Are you using the first tool? You're on another.
Am I using?
You're supposed to wash your hand first. If you wash your hand, it's supposed to work.
Okay, it's working now.
Always remember to wash your hand. If not, nothing will work.
Hello, sir. I want to ask a question, please.
Yes, please.
So this grouping, is it only to organize the school bag side, or does it actually group the items on the design? Because I noticed that even after grouping, if I go to the items, I'm still able to select them one by one.
Yes, it is to organize your school bag so that you know where everything is.
Okay, it doesn't group the items on the design.
Yes, but if you go back to your you'll still be able to select them one by one.
Okay. Okay, I thought I was doing something. Thank you.
So are we all clear on that?
So
Yes,
how
sir.
are we able to group the items on the design itself, like so that if you're carrying the logo and the tagline, you just carry it together or something like that, instead of
You can't
carrying it
do
one
it
by one?
together. So what you do is you will select the logo. Let's say you want to take them together. What you need to do is you will press. Can everybody hear me, please?
Yes, please.
Now you press Ctrl T. Ctrl T is the only thing that can allow you carry everything inside the group together. If not, you'll be carrying them one by one. But once you press Ctrl T will allow you to transform the work so that everything can carry together. See, can you see? So once you click on the folder, you press Ctrl T. Ctrl T will allow you carry it together.
Okay,
Then press
okay.
enter. Are we clear on that?
Yes.
Please, always remember something. If you are lost on something, you can go back to these videos. Right, that will help because you'll be hearing my voice so that you understand and you'll be seeing what was happening. Once you select, the thing is that once you select the group, you press Ctrl C. That will make you carry everything together. But if you not group it, do you understand that you're not able to carry it together? I don't know if you get me now. That is why you need to organize your school bag.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Any other questions? Any other questions?
Yes, please. Is it possible for us to know how to place something in a container? How to place an object, maybe an image inside them, a shape.
After break time, it's one by
Okay.
one. You can't learn everything after break.
Look, sir, I didn't get that one. You said it's control what?
Huh? So can we go on break now? Hello everyone. Please, it's time for
Hi.
break. Come back by one.
Yes, we can go. One. Okay.
1 p.m. on the dot. Come back by 1
One.
p.m.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Come back by 1
come back by
Yes.
one.
Listen, listen. There is the CEO of a digital marketing agency coming to talk to us today. So please, very important. This one is one of our guys who have worked with him. So please come back one. He's going to talk to us, please. It's important. Please, you don't want to miss. And the man went to Harvard, so you should know. This one is not joke. He went to Harvard to study. He went to Harvard at school. Please, he knows what he's saying. So please come back so that we can all listen to him. Thank you.
All right, sir. Meanwhile, I've gotten my way around with the rasterization.
Fantastic. God bless you, sir. Come back by 1 p.m. Come back by 1 p.m. 1 p.m. Come back by 1 p.m. Come back by 1 p.m. We'll fight if you don't come back. Oh. Because you also have to sign out. Come back by 1 p.m.
Thank you.